Dating in Lagos is so horrible.
It can't click.
Because
dating in Lagos in
imagine
general,
this
you
one
can't
older
date
man.
somebody that doesn't have money.
Yeah,
It's
because when you go out
just
to eat,
especially if you have money.
it's
Just Lagos is uncomfortable as a place.
I think Lagos
you
is
cannot
supposed
be
to be
babying
give and
others.
take.
It's give and take or give and give. There's no economy to take. There's not. Have you seen dollar? Don't take anything from me again. Don't take. Just give.
Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of our podcast.
Lowkey Relatable. With me, Tamara.
And me, Valarie. We're a chaotic combo. We may not look like it, but we really are.
I think we're a very gentle looking yet silently chaotic.
You know, when
Dynamic.
I was thinking about how to start, I just thought like, are we actually ready to do this podcast?
100%.
Okay. 100%. I agree, Sha. I can't even lie. I just needed you to feedback that energy. Fuck you. I just needed you to feedback that energy.
No, I feel it. I feel like any conversation they drop a mic in front of the two of us with it's
going to be very problematic.
It's entertaining. So.
But anyway, hi guys. What's up? This is our first episode. We're super excited.
Yeah.
It's called Lowkey Relatable. And we're just going to be talking about things that are Lowkey relatable. Between both of us, we have experienced life. We have been through it. I personally, for one, have been through it. So I definitely have a few nuggets,
a few tales,
value nuggets.
Yeah, I feel like life has been mostly, a nice time, but every now and then there's some experiences that slap me, and I'm like, wow.
Like we said, life is dynamic.
Life is fucking dynamic. Let's be on this podcast. I can't write. Fucking
Can
dynamic.
we swear? Yeah, we hope we can swear.
That's best.
It'll be tragic if we can, because like half the time, I swear.
I feel like it adds color to the language. So
Yeah, I think
it's
when you swear, especially in Nigeria,
yeah,
it commands some form of respect because A, you're a woman,
yeah,
and then B, you're swearing.
as in it shows from jump that you are wild.
You know, and you are not to be fucked with.
Exactly that.
So they look at you and they're like, "Oh, this one, let's see how we're doing." Yeah. I think I don't mind being called crazy if I'm respected. I'll take being called crazy and being respected over being called normal. And then
I feel like most women in Nigeria, at some point, you are called crazy. That's the most relatable thing we can realize.
Honestly,
once you speak up, once you talk,
even in like crazy. The most listless,
they have your type at
scenarios. Home. Yeah, but you can never have my type at home. The fuck. You don't have my type at home, dude. You have a woman at home,
but nobody has dynamic as us.
I'm one of one. I'm the only one. Don't ever try to compete with me.
Act like I know the lyrics, but I don't.
No, when the album
Beyonce. That's all I can remember.
You are so irritating. Because the only reason why I even know the lyrics is because I made a reel with that song. So, like, I'm one of those people that, okay, you might not know. Or nobody might know. But I'm one of those people that watch their Instagram stories back, like...
100%.
Babe, I can watch my... I think if I could contribute to the views of my Instagram stories...
You would.
Girl... I watch it back to back. Like if I post it, if I'm like, what's it? If I'm having like a night out and I post a new video, I don't watch it from the beginning. Like I had people see me.
Can you see my eye twitching, guy? See what living in Lagos has done to me.
See your eye
this
twitching,
place is stressed. I can feel it twitching, guys. I'm not crazy. I swear, I just didn't sleep well. And I live in Lagos.
Fair. She did say she didn't sleep well,
bruh.
But then there was also like another story that we had about that eye twitching thing that would have made sense for something else. Yes, Don't why you looking at me like that?
Crazy. I was like, what story?
I'll tell you off camera.
What story? So, Valarie, what is our very first topic on this podcast?
What is our first topic?
Our first relatable topic.
Dating in Lagos, is that it?
Yes.
Do you know, I swear, for a split
You
second,
forgot. You forgot.
this topic is peak.
It's wild.
So,
It's wild.
first of all, before I say anything, there's this book that all the men in Lagos are mad.
That thing, I read it on.
It's
on
painfully
Hers.
accurate.
It's every single story was relatable. Every single
It's
one.
painfully
There's
accurate.
no Nigerian woman that will read that and not find at least one story that they're like,
Yeah.
ha, ha.
And I completely understand the topic of the subject of the title. Oh, wow. I completely understand the title of the
It
book.
was very up, down. Oh my god. Hi.
I completely get the title of the book. Because
It's accurate.
all Nigerian men are mad in the terms of the fact that across
No, but I
board-
like nearly all. Nearly all.
no, stop. Like, I feel
Do you
like
not have a do you have brothers?
I have a brother, I have a father, I have uncles, I have. But
Is your brother mad?
yes.
My brother is not mad. He's
Jesus,
a youth. We have
in
molded
G-
him.
in
He
Jesus'
will not be
name.
mad. We will beat him first.
Guess what? Do you know
It's
there's
okay.
absolutely nothing you can do
Stop
to
me.
change what
You
a
stop me.
grown ass man.
No. You
is
don't
going to
understand.
do.
From when he was first conceived, we said,
Girl,
we will mold
relax.
him. You shut up. So nearly.
Okay, let me not be
Even
that.
my father is a good man. Yeah, it's going. But he's a good man.
I mean, you know, the thing about it is, that's what I say, like, because people have bad traits, it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily make them bad people.
Yes.
I think
I think anybody has the propensity
I
to be
think-
bad if they have the opportunity to be bad.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's when you actually think about it, and
Yeah.
then especially when you even go out from a space of, let's say you're a child, and then you're looking at your dad doing certain things, and you're wondering why he's doing it, because it's so supposed to be just cutthroat.
Yeah.
If you think about it as from where he's coming from and how he sees things, you might understand where he's coming from. It
Yeah.
depends on how open-minded you are.
Yeah.
And I'm quite open-minded. So I tend to... yeah, because sometimes I be doing things that means if I don't understand, so I have to be open-minded.
You have
'cause
to be.
If I'm not
Life is
open-minded, I
fucking
won't understand
dynamic.
myself.
It's actually a thing. Like, you can't judge. People don't be doing shit.
Yeah, and like you have to always kind of like take yourself out of the equation, because a lot of times our responses to those scenarios are like,
What we would fucking do.
or like
Which is
emotional or whatever.
crazy.
But anyway, speaking of dating in Lagos is really
Tough.
interesting.
Tough.
I've
made it out of the trenches though. Hallelujah.
I mean, good for you. I made it out, and then like I'm back in. So
You know, life, it ebbs and
That's
flows.
tough.
So I'm having a high point. You never know next week.
yeah. Leaving the trenches
Go for Bishop.
legally and then going back into the trenches is not really the best. Yeah, but like, you know, you put your big girl pants on and like you keep it moving. But I think ultimately,
I would say one key thing about dating in Lagos, no matter what, last, you will not die.
you know,
Last,
I think it
it's
also
rough,
is one of those things
but
that
you will
also
not die.
build character.
Yes! It always is character building. It's never character breaking. It may feel like it at the time, but last, your final form.
You know, I can't lie. The reason why I agree with you, but the reason why I won't fully 100% agree is because I'm tired of things that don't kill me that are supposed to make me stronger. I don't want to be stronger.
No, we understand
How
that.
about?
I want to rest. I want to sleep. You know, one of my active prayers now is, God, give me soft life. I want it soft.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, fuck this independent woman shit, man. Like, I want to lie
I don't
down.
want to be strong.
You know, I used to be one
I
of
want
those
to
people.
sleep.
I used to be one of those people that, like, you know, I'd always argue and like say, like, yeah, let's split that shit 50-50. Nigga, if you give me that, if I knock you out.
I feel like, anyway, that's a whole other episode.
Girl!
We will get
So
there.
okay. Can we talk about worst dates? What's the worst date you've been on in Lagos? Tell me about
There's a variety.
it. I'm screaming.
So
I'm actually dead.
in fact, there was this one. Oh, which one do I even pick? Okay, there was this one guy.
Okay.
He was my introduction to a toy boy, because I was in my
So he was younger than you.
late 20s and he was in his
How old was
early
he?
20s. He was a
That's
year.
not too bad.
Shh. It felt disgusting. It felt so nasty. I don't know why. Because he was only like 5 years younger than me. But I was like, oh, this child.
Yeah, I was very against talking to younger guys.
It was not great. But then I didn't mind because we had like gone on a date before. No, we hadn't gone on a date. We'd gone out and met. And it was like nice. And we made out and it was cute. So we went on an actual date. Wah, wah.
Did you guys have anything to talk about? He's from a different generation.
We were talking, we were vibing. It was fantastic. Everything was really, really nice.
So what happened?
We started like, it was time to do the nasty.
And then,
but the nasty, the tools it was not working. And I left.
Wasn't he younger than you?
I said maybe. Shh. I thought because he was younger than me that he'll be, virile.
Okay, so what I hate the most about younger guys is most of the time you have more money than them.
I don't mind that. I have a weird power thing. So I have a very...
Honestly, my power is not rested in the fact of whether you have more money than me.
No.
Wait, let me come from my own angle. I have bad, that's your business. But me, how I see it is I'd have my own power. I know that this is what I can afford and this is what I can do and X and X. But I hate that younger guys are always broker than you. That sometimes you have to pay for them. I don't like that.
To be fair,
guess what?
This one younger guy I tried. He was not broker than me.
He
was my friend's boss. My friend as my mate. His boss.
My best friend and I.
So I had a great time.
My best friend and I had a conversation. Shout out to you, Amila. We had a conversation, and I said that we're no longer going to talk to poor men. It's not even.
Since we are discussing dating in Lagos, I've dated one poor man in my life. Valarie,
yes,
one
there's
poor
no
man.
reward.
Let me tell you something.
Guess what?
It took me 2 weeks, first of all, to realize he was poor. Because then ask for fire. They will always know how to fuck. That's the least they can do. They have nothing else doing. Nothing else doing. So the least they can do when they wake up in the morning, they don't practice.
If you meet a broke man that doesn't know how to fuck,
it's a great shame.
Focused.
That's a useless man. That's the true definition of a useless man. Because people think people that are broke are useless. Absolutely not. It just depends on dynamic, what they want, No, but if you can't fuck and you are broke, wretched, useless.
Yes, so
but
I think
good. So it took me 2 weeks to realize, and when I did, I was like, I'm not materialistic. I can do this.
I can't lie. I'm very.
He couldn't buy me shawarma.
I'm very materialistic. See,
I was 28. Oh my god.
Do you know what I realized recently? There's nothing wrong with liking things. I think that
there is nothing
a lot of times people make it seem like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I like things. I buy myself things.
Yeah.
For my birthday, I would buy myself multiple things, and like my excuse is that it's my birthday.
It's deserved.
Like the fact that I buy myself things, you have to buy me things. And whoever this sounds,
I don't know,
ridiculous to,
it makes sense.
I am not talking to you.
Yes, I like it.
At the end of the day,
I like it, but I also understand the people that are like, no.
Yeah, and I get them too, but then I am not talking to them. If you don't want to buy your bitch shit, that's cool. But like, don't fucking talk to me.
I feel like the men you date should want to buy you shit. Whether you want to receive it or not is not the point. So, any man with you should want to buy you shit. You should have the option to say, baby, stop. As opposed to the ones that are there asking for money.
I'll never ever say stop. But it doesn't mean that I am like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like, it doesn't mean that like I'm ridiculous and like I'm unreasonable with my requests or like things that I want.
It's like the wildest.
It doesn't
thing
even
you've
have
asked
to.
for.
It doesn't even have
No, what's
to.
the wildest?
It doesn't. Nothing really, because the thing is, funny enough, I found myself in situations where the men that actually are the most generous are generous without you even having to ask.
Truly.
They just do things for you. And then you realize that it's not even always necessarily about sending you money. You just realize that your life is just easier because they are in your life. It's kind of like if on a normal day you would worry about, let's say, getting fuel, and like you don't even think about it.
And they just
or like you want to install something and then there's someone like
I used to think acts of service wasn't my thing, but
girl,
in Buhari's economy is my thing.
Gift giving is my number one love language.
Oh no.
And I think that it doesn't even have to be an expensive gift.
See, I wish I was focused like this.
It can be like
Mine
a
is touch.
thoughtful.
All it is,
Yeah,
they rub
no
my lap now.
serious
Mumu.
or deep.
I've just full. Like, it's so bad. I wish I was focused.
Yeah, you need to focus.
No, luckily, you see, God is always focused. So God gave somebody that gives his language to me.
You know,
but
I think
No.
it's not even. It doesn't even have to be like you buy me a designer bag or you.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
things.
when you think about me, so I like flowers a lot,
Yeah.
and like, you know, like if I'm talking to
like
somebody, and like. If I've been talking to you for like 2 months and you sent me flowers like 4 times or 5 times, it's like, and like in that time, the flowers like will probably like meet each other and like lapse out. It's kind of like you're thinking about the fact that I love flowers.
Yeah.
And it's also like, I'm also that kind of person too as well. It's not like I'm saying, oh, give me, and I won't do shit for you.
You're also a gifter.
I feel like the biggest, I've flown somebody out before
shit.
for his birthday. So I think that I'm also a very fair gifter. Like,
as
what,
an Igbo girl,
I'm not
I've not
asking.
done that.
Fuck you. I'm an Igbo girl
I've
as
not
well.
done that.
I'm not asking for something. I'm literally not asking for what I can give.
Fair.
That's my argument. So
Fair.
it's like you have to match my energy.
Okay,
And
yeah, exactly. So if I'm
you
giving you
don't-
have to give me.
If
God,
you
I
don't
just
match my energy, then like leave me alone. I hate going out with men. There was one time I was hanging out with a friend of mine. You might watch this and get offended, but we'll have a conversation later.
You did alright, last.
Exactly. We went out and anybody was trying to talk to me.
In a sexual manner.
In this, I now said I wanted to order a bottle of shams. I ordered a bottle of shams, and because he saw some other guy talking to me,
Don't tell me he took the bottle.
he now started telling me when he now like I just saw him talking to the waitress, and then later next thing, the waitress came and she gave me like a bill for the shams. And
Stop! Pet, was he short? This is how short men behave. Was he short? Was he less than 5'9"? All short men behave like this.
he wasn't less than 5'9", but he was. I'm taller than him, so like, I mean,
That is short. He's a short man. I don't know what it is.
he'll be very
the spirit
upset.
of
He'll
Napoleon
be
just
so
enters. They just
upset when he
misbehave.
watches this podcast because
I didn't give you
Do
your
know,
height.
I never
I'm
said
sorry.
anything about it. He's not that short. I'm taller than him, but he's not that short. He actually is on a general day. He's a sweetheart, but I think it's
I thought you were going to say on the general day he's tall.
I think it's the bad behavior in him that just lurked out that day. Anyway, I collected it and I gave the babe. I wanted to give the babe my card. I was like, oh no, stop! I was just teasing you. I was like, tease your father. No fuck. Like, why?
He was a short. First of all,
We came
based
out
on this
as
conversation, I know
friends.
he was a short.
We came out as friends.
automatically.
I said what I wanted to order. If I was one of those people and to be honest, I've just never, because of how I was raised, and I'm not even saying it like I'm trying to brag, but I've just
Yeah.
never been one of those people that out order stuff that I cannot pay for.
Honestly,
So
like I'll
it's
order
like-
it if someone else wants to pay great, but if you don't,
you assume that I might be one of those people,
No.
right? And your attempt at, so I'll just say generally that my aversion to younger men is like, see, I don't have kids. And like until I have them, I don't want to be raising anybody. I just think my days of like raising anybody are behind me. Even older men can be very immature. And like I just think that now with the plethora of experience that I have, with the plethora of experience that I've gathered, I think I'm very, very specific. If like I'm in any way like trying to like talk to anyone,
Look,
and like
like Aliyah said, age is nothing but a number.
no, age is
Because
nothing
men
but a
are
number.
sometimes stupid, young
They're stupid
or
across
old.
board, but I think I've learned to pick my
No
brand of
disrespect.
stupidity.
Yeah.
So it's like no disrespect, like disrespect. It's like
The brand.
you can be.
How stupid can you go?
Okay, 60 is a bit too old, mommy. 60 is old.
I wouldn't mind 60 because like
It can be like
closer
50.
to the
I mean, I'm almost 30.
the
So
easy.
you can be like 50, mommy. If I use your own age difference, but like free that.
It's very weird. I
But,
feel like I
like-
could have a sugar mommy, but not a sugar daddy.
If you're like
I
50,
wouldn't
you
mind
can
that.
be stupid.
Yeah.
And you can be, I'm 29, so you can be like,
If you are a fool at 40, you are a fool forever. So like you can be
Exactly.
stupid
So
at
I don't
60,
think
70,
age
80.
matters.
Doesn't matter.
But ultimately, if you're richer than a man that's older than you, then like, I don't know. It's patriarchy.
Sometimes
It's
it gets a
patriarchy
little-
in play. I'm sorry. I'm just so
It's not even
sorry.
just patriarchy is annoying.
The patriarchy has reared his ugly head. But
It's annoying. It's a whole.
you can't be fucking with an older man that is poorer than you. You're helping him.
It can't make sense.
Dating in Lagos is so horrible.
It can't click.
Because
dating in
imagine
Lagos in
this
general,
for
you
older
can't date
man.
somebody that doesn't have money.
Yeah, because
It's
when you go out
just
to eat,
especially if you have money. It's just Lagos is uncomfortable as a
I
place.
think Lagos is
You cannot
supposed
be
to be give
babying
and
others.
take.
It's give and take
Yeah.
or give and give. There's no economy to take. There's not. Have you seen dollar? Don't take anything from me again. Don't take. Just give or get out. That's it. It's give and get out or give or get out.
I think I've also escaped from that phase where I think like men shouldn't buy me things or do things for me. Because nigga, I sure as hell think you should.
Look, we'll get. That's a whole other topic.
No. It's not because it's dating for me. Let me tell you something. If you follow me on Instagram before you start trying to talk to me,
It's dating
you
for
know
me.
that I like flowers. If you want to start talking to me, honestly, send me flowers.
I've never really dated somebody that's like that giving, apart from like I guess now. But
Girl,
like before
you are
then-
in the trenches. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was, but like I also have like a weird. I told you I have like a weird power dynamic with men. I don't like when men give me things, so I feel like I owe
What's
them
your real
things.
reward? Because that power dynamic it only exists.
I
in
know,
your house.
I
The
know.
four corners. When you step outside, all the
I
odds
know.
are
You don't understand.
against
When I
you.
see other babes, I'm like, why can't I? But I just feel. So I met this guy once at Polo Club. He gave me his number. He had the tightest
I
thingies
don't like
on.
how it sounds already.
He was disgusting. He had a good face, but like he had the tightest trackies I've ever seen on a man.
fine men
but
are
I
the
could see his
worst.
full dick print because he was wearing. I feel like that's why he bought his, but he didn't
Was
buy
he wearing
his
grey
size.
sweatpants?
But they were like skinny jeans because they were that tight. They were like 2 sizes small. But then his dick was just swimming by his kneecap.
So,
So I was
by
like-
his kneecap.
Sister, I was confused. So then I got home and he was messaging me and he like told me his full name. And then I googled this man. This man was wealthy. This man's name was. I was like,
What's that? Don't.
I'll tell you in the past. I'll be in the after. If I tell you I know now, I can't remember. I have to check my WhatsApp.
Like
Because I didn't know. It's when I googled it, I was like, oh my god. But
I
then
feel
he was
like I
like,
might
you
know
know, let
of
me
him.
do this and let me do that and let me take you out and let's go there. And I was like, he will use me for ritual. And I blocked him.
Oh no way! No, you met him at Polo Club now.
I was really scared.
I mean,
don't know,
doesn't mean
that's
that
why I
they're
said
not.
I
Doesn't
thought
mean that
he
they're not
used me for
ritualists
ritual.
there,
I
but like,
don't know.
doesn't mean that they're not ritualists there, but like the odds of him being a ritualist are like slimmer than, let's say you meet him
God,
in, like
it's
DNA.
not by slim and not. Also, what did I say
If you
about
mess with
dollar?
DNA.
Everything is. If it was DNA, I would have known it automatically. This is
But
Yahoo
like,
Plus.
I mean, it was Polo Club, like, so you can.
Okay, but his trackies was so tight. So tight. Like,
Yeah.
come off it. He's begging for it. He
Yeah.
was using his dick to attract you. He knew the kind of baby he wanted.
You know-
Not the baby that was looking for just money,
Do
but
you
looking for good.
know that studies show?
Not studies. Which studies?
I hate that you cut that one.
Valarie Diaries 0.1.
Valerie Matrix. But studies show that, like, and I'm just speaking from me. Fuck Tamara. My friends as well. They say that when a man has a big dick, 9 times out of 10, no, like 7 times out of 10, he doesn't know how to fuck.
So the biggest dick I ever experienced was
I don't
the
think I wanna
worst
talk
dick
about
of my
that.
life. It was the worst dick of my life.
Yeah, like I remember
That's the worst dick of
mine.
my
I
life.
remember mine being
I
so
ran off in the night.
uncomfortable.
It was horrible.
I hated it. I wanted to die.
It was horrible.
I just kept thinking about
Still my friend, love you,
life.
G, but
And
Keep your
it
anaconda.
wasn't giving. I would never ever recommend.
no.
Um,
So that's why I don't understand like size screens when they're like, yeah. I'm like, do you mean it? Or are you lying?
I mean, to
Because
each his own.
I guess. But
I'm
some,
too unhealthy
especially
for
girls
all
that are
that.
like 5'4". Oh, I love big dick. Where?
Are
Where is
they,
it
are they
going?
the people
This
that have
lie.
longer canals or like tall babes?
Come
Tall
on.
slim. Is it tall slim babes or short slim babes? Apparently, they're like, you know, when you're apparently if you're thick, your canal is shorter than.
I guess, but like still.
Anyway.
But if you're 5'4", even if it's long how? Long to where?
I'll say
Take
if
it
I was going to
easy.
give anybody dating advice in Lagos, the first thing I'll say is always wear a condom. And two,
Flew really far into the date.
no, let's not even pretend.
What are like the red
let's not
flags?
even pretend.
Okay, no. What are like your red flags from before? Like when you like are with the person. Also, have you fucked on the first date before? Sorry.
Yes,
I
I have.
have.
Like, does it matter?
No, but like sometimes it's like a thing where they're like, but like if you know, you know.
You
I
know-
feel like when girls
you know
meet
what
a
it
guy,
is?
you
Do you know what I've
immediately know if you're
realized?
going to fuck them or not.
I've
So I
realized,
pretend.
number one, I'm very intuitive. So if a man is talking to me and he's pretending, I'm going to pretend to him as well. I've dated someone that thought I didn't like sucking dick. Like, he genuinely believed that I did not like sucking dick.
Or because he was giving that energy. That
Because
you don't like it.
because he was always like, oh, I don't eat pussy. Then I don't
What?
suck dick. The
Any
fuck?
man that doesn't eat pussy is a big red flag.
Yes.
Any
like-
man that at the idea of
But
eating pussy,
I
they're
was
like,
so young. I
that's
was so
silly.
young, and I was thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't like it. So me, I was like, I don't suck dick. So he like really was like, at some point in the relationship, he was trying to convince me that suck dick now, you will like it.
But you don't. It
I-
doesn't make sense.
But I used
You
to.
know how to cancel DJ
I used
Khaled when he said he
to.
doesn't
I
eat
just
pussy.
like.
DJ
What?
Khaled said he doesn't eat his wife's pussy.
He's,
That he's the
it's
king.
haram, Abi, or something.
I don't know. He said that
I
kings
didn't
don't
even
do
mean
that.
But
He
like,
died to me that day.
once he had that energy towards me, and it's the same way. It's like I hate it when a man tries to talk to me.
Yeah.
And I know I've said I love gifts and everything, but if you really want to try to talk to me and you don't have money, like, I mean, you can try, but like, it's like, just come at me with the energy of like, be genuine. Don't pretend like you're not what you are.
Genuinely wealthy.
Yeah, like, don't come and meet me and then like maybe like when the first time we hang out, you want to take me to like a really expensive restaurant, you want to like buy me shit, you want to do all of this, do all of this, do all of that, and then like 2 weeks or 3 weeks down the line, one small bill and you're crying.
It's like, so either
It's
if
like,
you know
pull
Chicken
up-
Republic
pull up
is the
or shut up.
It's from the beginning.
Yes.
Come at that so we can know from the beginning and say,
Yes.
please stay there.
Yes.
I understand.
Like, don't bring that energy of
understand
like
that.
trying to act like as if you're all that and a bag of chips, and then like it's embarrassing. It's a bit.
A little embarrassing. What's like your one dating, if you see somebody you're like absolutely not, your one turn off, your big dating turn off?
There are so many.
How you like this?
You know, I actually
The biggest one.
the biggest one.
Yeah. I can see you filtering through.
I'm thinking
All
about
the
it a lot
plenty
because I'm
ones here,
thinking
like-
about all the things that would like just like
know what I mean?
completely put me off. Because I can't even lie, these days, because of like how I've grown, not men don't irritate me, but always thinking about men in a romantic scenario annoys me. So my standards are even a lot more different than
We
what
should
it
be able
was
to hang out
before.
even if it's not romantic. I should
Yes,
like you as a person.
I don't
Wanting
like
to
the
fuck you
fact
should be an
that
extra.
a male-female dynamic always has some romantic undertone to it.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy my friendships with the guys that are my friends.
I have a theory though. I genuinely don't think boys and girls can be just friends.
I think they
Valarie, every single one of your male friends would fuck the shit out of you if they could.
can. And
There's always one person in the party that wants to fuck the other. You're just not the one that wants to fuck the other.
Yeah, but I think I understand. I hate that. And I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm saying, oh, no, they don't
You
fuck me,
see?
but,
I think boys and girls can be friends.
what I'll
just
say
friends.
is, but no, you can, because that's where self-control comes into play. Because
I don't know that.
You
Who that?
actually can. You actually.
What's that?
You actually can. You actually literally can have sex with everybody that wants to have sex with you. And I always say it in terms of like giving access, like
You
how
say you
I
can or you can't.
you can't.
You can't have sex with everybody that wants to have sex with you.
Yeah, because like
Some people
I don't know
love a
about
challenge.
me personally. If I
No, but that's
if
the
I
thing.
agree to everybody that was trying to hook up with me,
No, but like, you know, there's some people that you have and you're just like, I feel like that's also a massive part of even like male friendships in Lagos. It ventures into dating. That's why so many people cross barriers. Like, oh, 1 minute we're friends.
Yeah, they blur
but everybody's
lines.
fucked their friends in this Lagos. One of my best male friends. Yeah, we be fucking
I don't.
in the past.
Tamara, please.
But I love him. He's my friend. He's my guy. He's one of my besties. Would never marry him, but like would see him naked. 10 over 10.
I don't think I have friends. Like, I used to do that before. I'm not even judging it. I used to do that before a lot. But in recent times, I'm just like, I went through this very hypersexual phase.
Yeah.
In my like late teens and
Yeah.
like my early 20s. And like, I did a lot of things that I didn't need to do.
But like, you got it out of your system.
I could have lived with it in my system. Like, so
Do you have any regrets?
not regrets. Not regrets, because I think I was also a bit naive, and I kind of needed that rude awakening for me to realize that, like, don't sleep, wake up. But so not necessarily regrets. Just, I think no regrets, just like lessons learned. No.
No, but risky. This is Lakers.
But like, I do believe that there's some things that I should just not put myself. I should not put myself into anymore.
I feel, I don't know, with dating in Lagos as a whole, I feel like there are a few good ones out there. There's a few like golden
Not a
eggs
few
and
good
goose,
ones
but there's
out
so few. So it's like you're hunting for, what's that thing? What's that game where you're like looking for the golden egg, but there's like plenty fake eggs? Did I just make that game up? Is that a game?
I think
That's
you
a
might
game,
have
right?
just made it
Easter rabbit egg hunting.
It's a
Men. But with men, so like, so you catch so many. Okay, no, it's like the Princess and the Frog. You're gonna catch so many fucking toads and frogs and amphibian and just nasty ass crocodiles before you
guess what?
find a good one. And sometimes you won't find a good one. You just kiss frogs all your life.
Okay, guess what?
Then die. No,
You'll
you'll always find a good
the
one.
point where, like, you know how in that song with Gucci Mane, he said, "Women are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming."
What?
That's how men are.
That's how men are.
Men are like
That's
buses.
how men are.
If
There
you
was
miss this
always
one-
a new man. And the thing about men that is so simple that I think people don't understand is if a man likes you, you know, it's not exam.
He doesn't give a fuck about if
It's
you
not
like
exam.
have 1 million bodies. That's why strippers be having people that want to die
Die.
on the line.
When a man,
You
all
can
your
slut shame a stripper
qualms, it
till you
doesn't
die.
matter.
But there's be someone that wants to just collapse.
You
on her
can be a
matter
full harlot,
because-
and if somebody likes you, they don't. That harlotry is beautiful to
yeah,
them.
they'll come and pick you up. I started watching P Valley, and like, I mean, the guy's abusive, but like he picks up his baby mama from
You
the
say
strip
it's
club.
a bit. That's a bad. Got that.
Like, but like he picks her up from the strip club every day.
What? Sorry, my phone is like buzzing by my vagina. Sorry. That was a very fun moment.
You are
This podcast.
sick.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
But,
yes, no, a man that likes you and doesn't mind.
A man
what
that likes you
are.
would like you.
You can tell. They don't even hide it.
Also, like
Everything
in
is,
my
like, easy.
younger years, I used to think that when a man does mean things to you, it means that like he's not really sure.
Oh, we all did.
So you have
feel
to
like
do more
based
things
on-
to convince him.
Yes.
If I slap you,
Based on all these shows we used to, I thought like any relationship that there was no fighting, there was no drama, there was no having to prove
No,
that the
best
love is
believe
the
we'll
love.
rack.
I thought that was trash love. So I thought we have to rack. And then I racked once and I was like, we should not be
no,
racking.
you would
This is
have
bad.
okay, not racking, but misunderstandings.
Oh, I racked.
Once it gets to like where like you're exerting yourself physically, and honestly, you'll be surprised at how often it happens in every single dating thing, not even just Lagos. You just find yourself in like in an emotionally or physically like abusive situation, and half the time it'll take like something unreal happening for you to be like, the fuck? And then you now take a step back and you're like, actually, this is what's going on in my life.
I feel like that happens to everybody.
And it makes you realize that
you have that one dating experience that's like,
yeah, it's like it's
For
it's-
babes.
you don't you first of all, you don't even need to be in that. I just think that if it can actually just be rainbows and kisses. And
It can be.
And a little bit
You
of
don't
farts.
need the drama.
And a little bit of
But
farts.
I'm not gonna lie. In my past, a toxic relationship, oh my God, I love that shit.
No, I don't like toxic
I
relationships.
loved it. And I liked it a bit for content. In my head, I was like, you know what? I've literally dated people like from our first meeting, I knew that this was going to end in tears. So I was like, but a story though.
No, actually,
Like
ultimately,
an experience. So it's like when you get on a ride
I'm going to look for that meme
in
that
the
I
desert.
that I sent to my
You
friend.
might die, but
And
like,
I said, it's how
let's go.
This bitch said that describes how I am in relationships. Like, I'm actually, like, I'm going to continue talking, but I'm going to look for that meme. And it's kind of like, there it is. It says, when you know he's going to hurt you, but you still want to see where it goes. See how the baby's smiling on his back.
We have to post
Like,
this.
she's very, very excited, ready
She's
to
smiling
go.
and she's on death's
Yes. Like, it's like,
That's me.
it's like, you know.
Because you never actually know. I've dated a guy that was like fully not mine. Like fully, he wasn't married, but he wasn't like not married. He wasn't married. He wasn't married. But like, and it was a mess. But like, I thought at the time, and so obviously I knew this wasn't going anywhere, but I was like, let's see. When did it end? Flames, fire, and brimstone.
Do you
It was a disaster.
I know that
Actually, it wasn't. It was actually a dead fight. It was an experience.
What we just said and how we said it might seem very insensitive to married women that might watch our podcast.
Will we
And
not
I
be
think-
married? You have been a married woman. I will be a married woman.
No,
We
no,
did
no,
die
no,
last.
Wait.
Okay, sorry.
Tamara,
Sorry. Let me even sit up straight for the married women.
I don't like what you're doing. But like, seriously, it's like, I understand women that get upset when their husband cheats and like they're angry with the
Of
baby or whatever.
course.
But like, I think that we need to actually talk about how married men aggressively toast babes in Lagos. It's like,
The last man.
it's no holdbacks, no decorum.
The last man I met before I
It's
met my
like-
current B was married.
I think they even want you to fall in love with
He
them.
said it wholeheartedly. He said that he doesn't understand why.
Do you want to say something? Okay.
He said he doesn't understand why I'm not in love. I said, because you are somebody's father and husband. He said, so? They are mad.
Do you know what I hate about situations like that? Do you know what I hate about situations like that? If I now start telling him, oh yeah, leave your wife for me. I'm
Exactly.
the problematic one.
But you want me to
all
be
the things that he said
like,
to me initially, it wasn't problematic. I would never ever say that, by the way. I find that a bit weird. If you have to ask someone to do that, the person's not going to do it.
It's very weird.
It's very random.
I'm not going to ask you to leave your wife.
It's a bit Raz also.
It's a bit somehow.
It's giving old school.
It's giving
Nollywood.
begging.
It's
It's giving choose me,
it's
pick
giving
me,
begging
love
me to
me.
pick me for someone that
As
doesn't
in,
even.
Also, if you have to beg him to come to you, he's not gonna want to stay.
Yeah, I also think that if you're
wanna
a
go.
side, if you're a side babe, you also know that it's not really like, but like I think we should stop doing that. Like, if you like to stop you're literally wasting your time.
Yeah, unless I don't mind side babes that like. So I know some friends that have genuinely not me, my friends that have like been with like people that are married, but like they knew it was just for the moments. Like there were no feelings. Don't get attached. Go in knowing what you are. Side babe.
I think that's one.
Don't catch
different.
feelings.
I don't like-
Feelings
I don't
are
like
waste.
that.
But also don't do that one because it's not your husband. But like it's not your marriage either. That's not good advice.
That is not good advice. You know, I'm
not
all
a
about.
marriage
You know
either.
when I have a problem with doing whatever it is you want.
Yeah.
When you start hurting people.
Yes.
That's why I have a problem.
It is not nice.
I'm like, if you want to stand on your hands, throw your ass in a circle, nigga, do you?
Do you?
But like,
But be careful.
just innocent bystanders. It's just like, don't do that. Do you have my permission? Is it nice?
I know someone though that was fucking someone's husband because they caught the wife sleeping with somebody else. So they thought, why
I
not?
mean, so
That's
she was
fine.
doing a charity.
That's what I
case.
mean. So in her mind, she was like, "Let me help this poor man because he thinks his wife is faithful." But
I think
alas,
dating in Lagos is very chaotic.
it's the most chaotic place to date in the world.
And I've gotten to the phase where
easily.
the men are like coming. No, I wouldn't say coming back around, but like it's Lagos. it's like maybe you knew this person from another way, some other way.
I do not know what you just said.
It's like maybe you meet somebody in 2006.
Yes.
You never think you're gonna date them.
Yeah.
Probably have a thing with their friend.
Yeah.
Never speak to their friend again.
And
then you
they-
run into them like
Whoa.
in 2022, and it's like,
Maybe.
you've ripened nice.
Not ripened. Not ripened. It's a
This
very.
podcast is going to get me into so.
It
much
does ebb and
trouble.
flow. No, everybody will be okay. Because we're
Yeah,
not
like I give a
telling.
fuck.
Not telling any lies. It's very stressful.
Kai, I can think. I'm just thinking about all the family members that are always trying to say shit about me listening to this podcast. See her? She has finally shown herself.
It's scripted. It's not really her.
Oh my goodness.
It's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
It's
go. That's the part we show them.
scripted.
It's all scripted. This is not our real lives. We didn't do any of it. I am virgin. So is she.
I'm Amish.
Yes. After this, you see, we're going to pray, honestly. We
Yeah.
don't even,
Yeah.
It's all scripted. Now back to the scripts. So what are your final dating tips for Lagos?
Oh,
men?
be very smart. Be very assertive. Like, being smart is even relative, but not even necessarily be smart, but be vigilant.
Be vigilant.
Be vigilant. Be assertive.
I'd say be
Also,
open. Be open.
No, be assertive.
But still be open.
You can be open, but you can be assertive.
Yeah.
And then you should also know what
mean from our
you
top to our
want, so that another man will not take you for idiot.
They
So that when a
take
man
you
is
for
carrying
idiots.
you to go where you don't know, you can be like, no, this is not, please, conductor.
I'm not going there. They carry me go where I don't know.
I mean, oh wow, allow to come down from this bus because this is not where I'm trying to go.
This is not where I'm going. Just I think be vigilant is the
I'll
most
say be
important.
vigilant.
Just know what you want.
want.
Go out focused. And also be very honest. I feel like people try and date what they don't know. If you know that monogamy is not for you, find your fellow harlots. Don't go and find Jesus' son to go and marry. Then you will not be shaking to be going. No. If you know you want to marry
I think that's very,
somebody
very
that doesn't like
annoying.
sex, go and find your there's somebody for everybody. Just wait and find what you want and go for that. Don't settle.
And marriage is beautiful and amazing, but I just feel like if it's not
It's not for you,
the
it's not for you.
right fit,
Don't
it would
force
be
it.
literally not nice.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody needs to first of all simmer down with this marriage craze, wanting to get proposed to, wanting to
Yeah. Just
I
be
think
in
you should
love
first of all love yourself
first.
and
I don't know why
figure it
this
out
is love.
from there.
Yeah.
I think there's so many immature things I did before that I'll never ever do
But
again.
you were in love. It's still nice.
Yeah, but I think the older I get, the more I just think that it's better for me to not have traumatized anybody. You can't argue with that.
A bit
can
of
you?
trauma doesn't hurt nobody.
It builds character. but it
Character
can-
building. If you are the main character in your story, how will your character not built? You have to go through trauma.
It can
There
be.
you have
It
it.
can be. It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be.
I know people that are 40 something and they never had anything traumatic happen to them. Boring. So boring. No character.
But they'll be a bit vanilla.
They are
wouldn't-
dry. They are just at home doing, I took the kids to school today. So
Isn't
it's
it
just
funny
dry.
how the more ridiculous things you go through, the more you build character and you
Exactly.
have more flavor.
Makes your waist smaller.
You
makes
become
your
like
tits
smoky
bigger.
jollof.
It makes you smoky. And on that wonderful note of smoky humans, this
Oh my days,
episode
that's
has come to an
hilarious.
end. I think that was a good first episode. Yeah.
I think
Fine.
so. I feel like the ultimate takeaway from this episode is
Don't let them
date
take you
in
for idiots.
Lagos at your own risk.
At your own peril. You may not survive.
Well, you might, and you might end up falling in love and having kids and living
Not
happily
kids.
ever after.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is generally that, especially that happily ever after part, is
Fall in love first. Anything that happen ever after, you will be alright.
I'm screaming.
Where can the good people find this, Valerie? Because I don't remember.
Oh yeah, our Instagram is Lowkey Relatable.
Yeah.
Lowkey Relatable Pod.
Okay.
Okay.
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Oh yes, so I saw that actually. Hi. So if you're looking for us,
Sorry,
on
I was not
social
focused.
media,
I'm focused now.
I know you weren't, bitch, with your bitch ass. If you're looking for us on social media, our handle is. If you're looking for us on social media, our handle is Lowkey Relatable Pod. Fuck you, Tamara, because you were supposed to fucking do this, but you were pressing phone. So it's Lowkey Relatable Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yes.
That's where you find us talking all our shit. Yes. Before you take us out of context, please try to watch the entire episode.
If you like take us, it will still be funny.
I'm very, very I'm very, very scared about this podcast because Nigerians hate context. If they see context like this, they will run the opposite direction. They love to create their own stories.
I don't mind, so do I.
But not be
We all
today,
live in
Sha.
our own realities.
It's not today that they've been forming stories, so it's all good. It's all good. Find us there. Get familiar so that when we blow, you'll not be saying, "Oh, I need that Valarie girl. What she say? Working in TV." Don't do that. I do not know you. So get familiar now, so that I can pretend like
They knew us.
I recognize
in the
you.
past. Yeah. Start to message us now before we make our accounts private because we're too famous.
I don't think I have a Finsta, so I don't care if my account's private.
Oh, I barely like social media enough for Finsta. I just want to know.
Oh, my Finsta is where it's at. And I'm following some people's Finstas, so it's double the pleasure, double the fun.
Goodbye.